Keep it tight.
Mixed vegetable and asparagus. Well, every night I have asparagus and eggs.
That's my last meal of the day.
That's my last asparagus. And then we're gonna be, with clients and they gonna I gotta sit there watching them eat their food.
Yup.
Yeah. Every day I'm gonna do this every day.
You mentioned one part too, though. Like, if you were to say that I need to bring up anything, what would you say it is? It's just a bit sexy.
You do the
Yep.
I just do
Look forward and
trade.
smile. Yep.
He at one point he had me doing like 10 minutes on the
You go get it.
bicycle, 10 minutes on the
That.
10 minutes on the stairmaster.
10 minute climb, walk.
Yep.
Yeah, I do. I did 4.5.
Boom. Yeah, that's better.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Good evening, my faithful loyal YouTube subscribers. So I've been missing in action as usual. Sometimes I have to take a break. As you all know, well, first off, let's do our little timestamp. Today is Saturday. What's this phone doing? It's September. What is today's date? September 28th. This month flew by. Today is Saturday. September 28th, we just got a few more days, and then it's October. Rent due. But anyway, I've been exhausted, John, because as you all know, I mentioned I was getting ready for a bodybuilding competition, and it's in 5 weeks. And I've been getting up, going to the gym, doing a lot of cardio, a lot of workouts, so I've been kind of exhausted. And hadn't really felt like doing a video. Didn't have the energy, I was tired. And so today I skipped the gym. I went this morning for posing, and I didn't do cardio today, and probably forever. I mean, I've been doing cardio religiously every day, but today I said I couldn't take it. So I skipped cardio, and I still got a ways to go, guys. I'm not exactly where I want to be. I'm gonna post a video of me posing. It's a mess, but look, I'm not a dancer or nothing, so me trying to pose is kind of like Godzilla trying to pose. Let me just say that. So all gay folks ain't dancers. Some of us just don't have that. And I got some rhythm and stuff, but that posing is, I ain't a model. But I posted, and I'm working on that too. So I got 5 more weeks to go. I see why I had avoided doing this stuff in the past, because this is some hard work. So anyway, that's what I've been working on today. In this, as you all know, this has been the hottest summer in Atlanta. I don't know about other cities. Probably, I think all over the United States has been extreme. It's been a scorcher, and it's been hot and humid and 90-degree heat every day, trying to lose weight, sweating, hot heat. It was just not 2019 needs to come on to an end. We're now in the fall, and it's still 90-degree heat. I saw a post on Facebook by a friend of mine who lives out west. She has a teenage son who's probably 10, 11, 12. And she was asking her Facebook friends, should she get a vaccination? I'm struggling with words today. For the HPV virus. Should she get a vaccine for her son for HPV? And everyone on this Facebook, other African Americans, Black Americans, they would say, no, don't do it, no. And I read this, and I was in total shock. I was blown away. Did they not do people not understand how deadly the HPV virus is? Not only that, do they not understand the type of cancers, anal cancer, cancer of the vagina, various throat cancer. All various cancers can be caused by that virus. But if there's a vaccine for it, and you don't have to, it will protect you from it. Before you start having sex, they want you to take this. This has been around for at least 10 years now, at least, maybe longer. I should have did some research. I'm thinking somewhere between 10 and 15 years this virus has been around, protecting people. And people are saying, don't give your child this virus. And I'm thinking, yeah, I mean, because I personally know friends who had cancers related to HPV. I've had friends who died from anal cancer, throat cancer, cancer of the vagina. It looked like it was about to rain, and I just watched my car, that rain coming down. Shoot. Yeah, it's a storm, like a big storm coming in. I see people that fled the pool area. Yeah, it's about to pour down. I just watched that car. Whew. I should have waited. But anyway, it was disheartening to see so many African Americans telling a black mother to not give her son the HPV vaccine. Because maybe they didn't understand it. Maybe they don't understand how deadly it is. Maybe they didn't understand this could be prevented. You know, you got the hepatitis B vaccine, hepatitis A, HPV. This stuff works. And if you don't give your child this vaccine, let him make the decision. Does he want it or not? Let him do the research. Because some of these parents are just too flat out too ignorant. I was totally shocked at the amount of people who saying don't do this, but they don't understand the world we live in today. And even if you use a condom, you're still at risk for the HPV virus. So I'm like, what are they thinking? Any type of oral sex, any type of sex, period. So it was disappointing to see so many black folks not educated on this vaccine and how it works and how important it is, especially for black folks, since so many of us are dealing with the HPV virus. Y'all, I've met a lot of guys who have had anal cancer. And if you know anything about anal cancer, that shit ain't no joke. I got friends who have colostomy bags because of anal cancer they got from the HPV virus. It's disappointing that so many of us don't understand how important these vaccines can be for our children so they can live a normal, healthy life. Why would you not protect your child? It's shocking, some of the stuff that I see. You know, and I say, not as I'm scrolling through that post, reading that post, I see another post where somebody's saying, don't take blood pressure medicine. I'm thinking, am I in the twilight world? This is kind of crazy. They're literally telling people, do not take your blood pressure medicine. Do it. They were running out some list of shit. And there was all these thousands of people responding. I'm thinking, if people don't take their blood pressure medicine, like I take my blood pressure medicine, matter of fact, I just took it not too long ago. If you don't take your medicine to keep your blood pressure down, if your blood pressure is too high, it will destroy your kidneys, and then you'll end up needing a kidney transplant and be on dialysis. I don't think anybody, if you ever know anything about dialysis, I've said this before. I remember when I first got put on blood pressure medicine, I was probably in my late teens, early 20s. I went to the doctor because your blood pressure's high. Now, I didn't understand what that meant because nobody explained this to me. I didn't know it ran in my family. I didn't know anything about this. That's how ignorant we are as a race of people. No one had ever mentioned high blood pressure to me, ever. And when the doctor gave me these medications, I'm thinking, now you have to understand, at this point, I was a very small kid. I'm in my early 20s, 21, 22 years of age. I was probably 18, 19 when I first got blood pressure medications. And I didn't take it. I was given it, but I didn't understand it. I didn't feel sick. You know, it wasn't until later on, of course, we had no internet back then. By this time, I was starting to rip and run the streets. So I really wasn't in tune with going to a public library and researching blood pressure medicine, high blood pressure, because I didn't know what it really meant, what it was. I didn't take my medication for a long time. I would even go get the pills, pick them up from the pharmacy, and then wouldn't take them. They just sit there. I'd take them occasionally. I remember having it in my car, driving. I said, "What is this?" I said, "It's my blood pressure medicine." He's like, "But I've never seen you taking it." In fact, the person looking at the put medicine and said, "It's 2 or 3 bottles," and I put them in my center council. They were like, "Why aren't you taking?" But I didn't know. I didn't realize how important high blood pressure was until a friend of mine, a very close friend of mine, ended up on dialysis. And he couldn't have been no more than, this is probably like 90, what year was that? Antonio was put on dialysis, and I didn't understand what was going on. And he had to go to a dialysis clinic. And I was like, dialysis clinic for what? Never even heard of dialysis clinic at this point. I'm like, what is it? What's going on? And that's when he explained, well, I didn't take my blood pressure medicine. My blood pressure was too high and destroyed my kidneys. I was like, what is going on? Well, why? And so I need to get a kidney transplant. I'm like, what? The dialysis was like the twilight zone for my black ass. That's how stupid I was about high blood pressure. And so from learning from his experience, he went through a lot. He went through a hell of a lot. Then another friend of mine, Jeff Lucky, who's deceased now, he died from kidney failure. He ended up on dialysis. So one by one, I saw friends going to see dialysis, and I'm thinking, what is going on with this dialysis stuff? Because again, I didn't know what it meant. I didn't understand what it meant. And I wasn't trying, I learned about it from my friends going through their health issues, watching them go through dialysis. And my sister got on dialysis. She had to take dialysis. And finally, I woke up and said, okay, wait a minute. And one time I went to the doctor's office. I never forget what I was there for, a sinus problem. And I went in, they always take your blood pressure on scale. And the nurse ran out the room. She came back with the doctor, with my doctor. And the doctor looked at me, and she was like, my blood pressure was like, it was up, I want to say 200 something, which was unheard of. And she immediately gave me something. She hooked me up to something. I can't remember this because this was years and years ago. And she was like, have you been taking your blood pressure medicine? And I just had to admit, no, I hadn't been taking it. She's like, why have you not been taking them? Back then, my doctor, Dr. Shai, with no damn joke, she'd cut your ass out. So that's when I woke up. By this time, I was damn near in my mid-20s. Funny part is, me and Earl ended up, they actually put Earl in the hospital. He went to the emergency room. He had stepped on a nail at a construction site. We were renovating the houses. And he stepped on a nail, and while he was at the emergency room, they realized his blood pressure was so high, they hospitalized him. And I remember he called me and said, I'm in the hospital. I said, what's wrong with you? And this began his journey with his high blood pressure. Talk about being non-compliant. We'll talk about Mr. Earl Banks later, but hey. But that began his journey with high blood pressure. And that's when I woke up and really started researching it. By this time, we had the internet at this point. Like good old the internet. Well, the internet had some good research for me because I sure said in my MacBook, I had what was that damn computer I had? It was that blue computer by iMac. Was it iMac? Because they didn't have the MacBooks, but they had the little iMacs. I remember sitting at the computer researching this. Because when Earl was in the hospital, he was sick. And I realized that there was so much information about it, but not just, it took that long for me from 1998 to damn near 1990, a decade of my life was spent being non-compliant or not doing properly taking care of my blood pressure. And that was then all of a sudden I got all natural stuff. Blood pressure medicine has side effects. Or had side effects, I had side effects. So we decided we're going to go the natural route. Woo, apple cider vinegar. Oh, it was something else. It was a bunch of different stuff. Y'all tried to waste of time. Because the blood pressure medicine I was taking at this point, but it was causing side effects. Feet. I remember one time I was in the mall walking. I couldn't walk anymore. My feet were hurting me so bad. weight loss, rapid weight loss, like rapid. One time I was in the gym, worked out, and I dropped the weight on my head because the blood pressure pill had done something. So I had to go through, and I forget I had that cough too. I went through a bunch of different blood pressure medicines before we got it right. And I also had to change my diet. No more salt. Me and her had to dump all that salt out the damn house. Y'all know we used to have these big fancy dinners. Shit, you talking about some salt. We was the king of salts. Salt. Mac and cheese, salt. Dressing, salt. Pepper. Salt in every damn thing. Chitlins, every damn. Y'all know we was niggas. We'd have family over, friends over, everybody over there eating ribs, chicken. We didn't give a fuck. We thought we were in good health. Until... things started to happen. Earl was put in the hospital on multiple occasions. He just would not follow the rules. I started getting compliant. Checking my blood pressure, going to the doctor, going to the fire station, I was checking because I got concerned because, my sister got really sick. And then she died. Jeff died. I lost a lot of friends who died from kidney failure. And I remember my doctors telling me, Walter, if you don't get this together, you're gonna be on dialysis and you're gonna die from kidney failure. And I had already witnessed what that was like. Kidney failure ain't no damn joke. My friend Jeff's skin turned real dark. My sister Mia went crazy as hell. She tried to burn down the house where it was just y'all. You look back on it and say, wow, that's why she did that. My sister tried to burn down the house. She was staying in with her children and it was just a hot mess. That dialysis made her crazy as hell. She was on dialysis for a long time because she wasn't compliant. She kept drinking and, she just wasn't compliant. So, I am compliant now. Like I say, I do my cardio. I monitor my blood pressure. I take my medications. I take nitric oxide. I do everything I can to keep my blood pressure down. There's a grocery store across the street, a Kroger. They have a little nurse over there. Go see her. She says, "You want me to?" I'll be walking through the stairs. She says, "You want me to check that blood pressure?" I said, "Yeah." Let me go and check it. She said, "Come on." It doesn't take but a second. I also have a little machine here that when it works, I need to order one for my arm. It's a little bit bigger, so I need a bigger cuff for my arm to get a more accurate reading. It's just weird how when you look back on things, because I'm 49 now. And for me to know at 18 years of age I have high blood pressure. But I made it to 49. My kidneys are still intact. I monitor my blood pressure. I keep it under control. I take my blood pressure medicine. There's no salt. There's a little bit of salt in here, but ain't nothing major. There's some salt in here because, I had a dental procedure and I had to swish with some salt. That's why I had to buy some damn salt. You just throw that salt out because I don't use it. I have something called no salt that I use, and I also use a no salt seasoning. There's this Dash. This Dash ain't bad. I'll sprinkle a lot of that on there. It's no salt in it. But yeah, being compliant and understanding something. I hope I didn't get off track. But what I was saying in one of the video, when I saw the thing about the black folks not taking the blood pressure medicine, not getting the vaccines that they need, it just kind of alarms me. That somehow we're missing. Like, for example, I didn't know anything about blood pressure, high blood pressure, until I was damn near 18 years of age. And to know it ran in my family, and there were cousins, uncles, and aunts that had it, I was shocked. Never heard of it. Maybe there was just something we never discussed. I don't know. I don't know why I didn't know, but I didn't. I know now. And I talk to my family members about it now. I talk to my nieces and nephews and tell them to go get their blood pressure checked. I talk to them because even little children can have high blood pressure. So you have to check all this stuff. You can't just assume everything's okay. We can't keep walking around in ignorance. At some point, this ignorance got to stop. So you live and you learn. And sometimes I wonder, now that I'm older, did my father have high blood pressure? He had some health issues, but I don't really know if he had high blood pressure or not. But I believe he did. But anyway, I just want to discuss that about us. Y'all, we can't stay mired in ignorance when it comes to our health as Black Americans. There's too much knowledge and information out there now. Too much information. good information that we need to be using to maintain our health and to stay in good health. Get the vaccine HPV for your children. They need it before they start having sex. They need to have their 3 shots that they need to take prior to having sex. The HPV vaccine, hepatitis B, hepatitis A, there's something else. I almost thought about it too, but you protect your children. You know, I just don't know where black folks get this. I was reading something, you go to Africa, you get all these herbs and all this stuff. I'm thinking, where in the hell these niggas get this shit from? We ain't been to Africa since, we ain't never been to Africa. Why are we discussing Africa when there's a Kroger pharmacy right up the goddamn street? Go over there and get your medicine and go on about your damn business. And if that medicine don't work, go back to your doctor and get something else. We complicate things for no reason. But anyway, it's Saturday, September 28th, the year's 2009. And I just want to discuss that. I just wanted to discuss that with you all about let's take care of our health. Because like I've said a million times, our health is our wealth. And it's sad because sometimes I go through these black areas and I see these dialysis clinics. I see these busloads of black folks going in there. Many of them can't drive. They have to have transportation. And we have these DaVita dialysis. They have so many dialysis clinics all over our neighborhoods because we don't take care of our health when it comes to high blood pressure. And we don't understand it until it's too late. So work on that now. But anyway, I'm going to take a shower. I'm hot and burning up. I was just having a look. I was outside cleaning up my front patio area. All these leaves are falling. So they're trying to think it's fall time. The leaves are falling, but shit don't feel like fall at 90-something degree heat. But yeah, we have to take care of our health because and educate ourselves about stuff that's preventable or stuff that can be treated. So anyway, I'm out of here, and you all enjoy your Saturday. Again, have a good evening today. Saturday, September 28th, the year's 2019. I'm out of here, and enjoy your stay.